Okay, going live. Here we are, deep into our Norsca campaign. This is all just educational, trying things out, seeing if it's possible for me to stream Warhammer 2. I'm pulling up the game on the phone, that's why I'm talking very slowly and stalling. So here we are, Norsca Campaign, Part 12, the re-Throggening. Hello, Tim Black. How do you do today? I'm just checking to see if this is going to work or if this is going to be a slideshow. All right, we're just going to load right back into it. Where were we? Here we are, Wintertooth, Stream 11, load. Here we go. Today's live stream is brought to you by this chocolatey cocktail that I made. It's a mix of Kahlua, coconut rum, Bailey's, and chocolate milk. It is stupidly sweet. It is also gone. So, I have lots of time available today. Lucky me, and I don't have to drive anywhere as well. Even luckier me. Which means that I get to show some love to the European chaps. It's now, let's see here, I do believe 6:46 in the evening in jolly old UK. And I'm, like I said, trying to present something for a wider audience. Didn't think I'd get too terribly many people if I tried streaming the next chapter of Banner Saga, and people are actually starting to get invested in that, so I'm going to save that for after the next Heir of Carthage stream, just because that's how I reliably get the most people to follow through and join me in those adventures. And it's a lot of fun for me too. Gosh, I mean, I've played through Banner Saga 1 a dozen times. Oh no! No wait. Okay. Lucky me. I just had a notification pop up that said Warhammer wasn't responding, but it did. Alright, let's see here. Where we left off. What is our situation? So we have the Frigistrix battle taunting me, sitting here. I can't beat that thing yet. The Wintertooth Crown, I need to sack 2 more races belonging to Empire provinces. I need to move any character to Corone for Wulfric the Wanderer's quest. Missions, Send It to Hell, Razor Sack, Middenheim. I have 6 turns to complete this. Okay. And I do have an army outside of Norden, which I am not at war with the Empire. Okay. Events. I just finished an offering of war here. Let's see here. I just had a battle at Fort Ostrosk. That's good news. That must be where my... Oh, I just raised it because I'm already down to 1786 in income. Throg is looking good. He has the terrifying Mask of E. I don't think he needs that. I think he already comes with causes fear and terror. Do I have anything else for him? No. That's amusing though. Alright, I do have the Beast of Tashnar unlocked. Sweet. Okay. Population, ranks gained. Throg have a skill point. No, I've already spent it. And is the same true with Carl Swardson? Yes, I've also spent that skill point as well. Alright, let's look at my armies. Throg is here. He just sacked Fort Ostrosk. Wulfric the Wanderer. He is under marching orders towards Middenheim with mostly chaff and ice trolls. So, no reason to delay. I'm going to go ahead and continue on the march. I'm going to go slowly. Don't want to overextend and fall into a Middenheim trap. So I'm going to have my finger hovering over top that backspace key. If you didn't know, you can actually cancel a movement order on the campaign map with the backspace key. Now, actually, that would be an interesting place to hold up. I'm going to get to the bridge and not cross it. And, yeah, we'll just have him hold up there. There is, of course, a massive army at Mindenheim. Oh,
Never.
that's great. I have 6 turns. What's the benefit? Why am I doing this again? For 1200 treasury? The real benefit is going to be in what I sack out of this place, really. Does it show me? I feel like it used to, or there is a way to find out what the sacking value is of a settlement.
Deliver your missive and then get from my
No.
presence.
Oh, shut up, Topbringer. Nah. Okay. Anyway, moving on from there. So that's Wolfric the Wanderers. Ormgrim Tusk Taker is the character that we are sending to Corone. So we'll just go ahead and have him move. Ormgrim Tusk Taker. It feels like such a Dawi name. Oh, I walked right past a. Oh, he couldn't have picked it up. He's just a hero. He's not a general. And here's all of my characters. Let's see here. I don't really want to spend money on anything right now. Unless it's gonna help me with my income. Let's be fair. So, are you an income building? You are not, so I'm not interested. No income buildings there. Trollheim. Did I check the replay chat in Discord today? I did. I glanced through it. I didn't pick up any downloads today because I already knew which replay I wanted to share, and that was the Sisters of Avalon battle I shared earlier today. Okay, and last thing I need to check is obviously who I'm at war with, who I'm not at war with. And the list is long. The Wood Elves. Okay, Ostland.
Deliver your missive and then get from my...
Shh. He does have plenty of territory around me. I just wanted to zoom in on him. Alright, so Arguelon I'm at war with. Bretonia I'm at war with. The Wood Elves. Middenland, obviously, and I'm not in a good position to actually do anything about them. Ostermark, which is a little out of the way. Ostland, which is a problem. They have lots of territory. They've even taken over some of the Dawi lands and the Greenskin lands up here. Kislev, which continues to be a thorn in my side, but the focus of my advance. I have a military alliance with the Redhorn tribe. I hate notifications. They're out here just making Fort Stragov very, very worried. I also have a military alliance with Clan Mulder. Oh, cool. So Draken was recently taken over by Kislev. I'm okay with losing these provinces. I hope they just take Frozen Landing. I don't need it anymore. So, yes, there we go. I don't really have anything left to do right now, so just gonna end this turn and see what's gonna happen. Just gonna see what's gonna happen. Wulfric's army is totally overextended right now. They don't have enough tools to actually get the job that I've set them out to do, so I really should just turn them around and give them something else to poke at. Maybe flank around and see what kind of trouble we can get into in Ostland, Ostermark. Hit Kislev from the south. Yeah, Throg, you tell him. He wants a peace treaty and he's offering us money. Well, he's going to have to offer us more money. Let's try 900. He says that's a low chance of that happening. Let's try 600. Moderate. They've rejected. Well, you're the ones who came to me. I didn't want 300. I'll take your 600, though. So far, it looks like things are going okay, but we haven't gotten into a battle yet. It's once we get into the battles that this should really start to unravel, if it's anything like the last time. Dogbert? Oh, Dagobert. Okay. Really? He tried assaulting my units. Is he going to march out to me? Okay. So I'm not going to be able to retreat. I do have the crossing defense. We're gonna fight this. Let's see the map first of all, because I hope it's a crossing. Let's let this load. Yes, it is a crossing battle. That's gonna be great news for me. He's bringing mostly halberdiers, 2 crossbows, a handgunner, and 2 Empire Knights. Okay, let me get a look at some of my units here real quick. Melee defense 32, armor 15, melee defense 37. Okay, so it's definitely going to be, try to put the Marauder Spearmen in the front, and then just throw everything else into the chaff machine. Norsca Ice Trolls have some armor, armor equivalent to like a Saurus Warrior, or I could just throw Wolfic Wanderer in the front to absorb as much missile fire as possible, because he can turn away a lot of that. Alright, gonna fight it. Let's see how this plays out. This is step 1 to invading Middenland. My roommate just sent me a message. She says waking up is overrated. It's 3 in the afternoon! Oh, man. Let's just see how this plays out. The strategy is going to be try to force them into the choke. I think my troops are going to fare better than theirs, just because it's mostly, state troops. They do have a lot of armor-piercing infantry here, but I don't have much armor for them to worry about. I do need to worry about sending my trolls into that. Like those halberdiers, they can put some pain into my Norscan Ice Trolls. And I don't believe Wulfric's mounted yet. No, he's just an infantryman right now. Okay, so where are our crossings? It looks like, okay, this helps if I look at it from the other side. That might be, no, that's not a crossing. Okay, is this a crossing? It is not. It looks like it, well, no wait, that slope looks like it could. But this is definitely the major crossing point. And that is as well. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to deploy in this little bulge. Hello, the Colonel. I see you adding me on my friends list. Let's see here. Okay. Here's my plan. I could put 1 Marauder Spearman here, 1 Marauder Spearman here. Depending on where they send their troops, I'm going to throw those 2 into the defense of that spot, because they have a long way to march before they get to me. So it gives me enough time to think about where I'm putting my guys in response. Marauder Berserkers are going to be more important, so I'm going to keep them in the trees here. The Marauder Meat Shield will be right here, ready to go, and to split up into either side. These guys, I don't believe they can hide in the woods, but if they can, they cannot, no. Don't want to give away, there's nothing really to give away. I'm just going to move them out here to the side, and they'll support where needed. And let's see if I can't bait some early weapons fire into Wulfric, which I do have Seafang, which is very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Alright, they're at the center. It looks like they're marching to this crossing.
Lead us to mortals.
Lead us to mortals, he says. We're going to keep 1 unit of Marauders back. Going to kind of do a little bit of envelopment just to be sure that nobody squeaks through. Going to get Wulfric right in the middle of that group. And you know what? I think I'm going to start getting ready to have these guys cross and then hit them in the flank. Okay, so Wulfric is on a horse. Let's see if I can't bait out some shots. Heck, I get 3 of these. Might as well. Opens a portal. Launches the boat right through them. Straight down their line. Closes the portal. That worked. Hey, shoot at me. Hey guys, shoot at me. Go ahead. Not interested, huh? Come on. Hi, crossbowmen. Hi, handgunners. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you got hit anyway. That's fine. Potion of foolhardiness. Get out of there. Peace out. Give me your Empire Knights. Come on. Let's get the extra speed bonus. Come on, get out of there. I'm done with this, Wulfric. This game's over. This game is over. There's nobody in front of you. There's nobody in front of you. Here we go. Ah, they're pulling back. That's smart. Oh, I like that war chant. Very intimate angle of all this, but I like it. Wulfric, do me a favor. Line up that next boat attack, please. Not as effective as the last one, but still fun. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hard group this blob here. Just give him a charge. Send them all. Yeah, it's just for himself. I was about to move him up, buff that out, but it's okay. Let's see here. I don't want you guys moving at that speed, so I'm actually going to put you into a different group and then give you a charge. So go ahead and sprint. You can run out, hit him. Here we go. The flank attack. Let's get the trolls here into the Empire Knights. 29 seconds for my next boat attack. Start chasing off their skirmishers. 7 seconds for my next boat. One second. Alright. I'm thinking just like this. I don't care if it hurts some of my own guys. They're all meat shields anyway. There we go. Perfect. It didn't do that much damage to the crossbowmen, but that's okay. This is pretty much it. That's how this is gonna. That was my last idea here. Send Wulfric in. See if I can't bust through. Perfect. Let's go after their leader, the Arc Lector. Yeah. Nice. Doesn't look like it's streaming too poorly. It looks like it's actually handling all this pretty well. Rear charge. Rear charge. Rear charge. Rear charge. And this battle's all mine. Not gonna chase after and kill their leader. I want to try and leave it behind, heavily injured. Rip their hearts out. Just need to keep chasing this blob so that they don't get any bright ideas. This one unit of trolls here is going to step to the side and heal up. The rest are already at full health, which is or almost, which is pretty phenomenal. So I don't actually have to like wait forever just to heal up all my characters. Oh my god, look at this. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Good. Break and run. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, gonna let this play out. Gonna wait until this unit's fully healed. Which might mean giving orders to chase down some of their troops for a bit. Just for the extra XP. The one unit I don't need to bother chasing is their leader. I'd rather they have a injured leader than a brand new fully healed leader. Let's get rid of these crossbowmen though. They don't need any of those. Definitely don't need any of those. Get back here. Come on, jerks. How are the rest of my chases doing? Let's see here. Oh yeah, these marauders got a hold of the halberdiers. That's great news. There's only 4 left in that unit. They're probably gone, so just go ahead and take these out. What was that buff? You see that? Some kind of buff just popped on them. Oh well. Doesn't tell me what it is. It's okay. These guys are pretty quick. Oh, it's Rage. Their Rage just activated for additional leadership, but they just ran out of extra speed boost from it, if there was any. And I believe we are now fully healed across the board on my trolls. We can go ahead and end this battle. Hello, Master Jacob Beck. Hello, Tim Black again. Just checking to see how effective I can stream this. And seems like so far everything's working out just fine, that I can successfully stream some Warhammer. I just had, I had to tweak some settings. I had to reboot the computer a few times. I had to, give blessings to the Omnissiah. 140 kills on Wulfric from those 3 uses of his boat spell. But the flanking maneuver is what really won it. Now, if only I can do that in Middenheim. We'll see. Middenheim is the objective, and like I said, I really don't think this army has the tools to get it done. I can try. Can definitely try. But it could just be a Wulfric suicide mission. Okay. Their Arc Lector got nothing done. Their Empire Knights only managed 6 kills. None of them on my ice trolls, which is the most important unit. Their crossbowmen got a hold of a few more of my units than I would have appreciated, but these things happen. I just got to look at this guy's names. Baldric Thringman. What a name. Give me a loot. Excellent. Tim Black says I should check out that big WA replay in Discord. I might. Who knows? We'll see. This is definitely about sacrificing. I need as much money as I can get. And I'm going to chase that army down next turn. Or it's going to make it all the way back to Middenheim instead. Dang. I do have new armor. No, you don't get peace. There is no peace for us. Sorry. Tell the Empress I don't care. Piss off. Go ahead, take Frozen Landing. No, just go. I don't need it anymore. I'd rather my military allies do some work here. Actually, I think I need to retake. I do. I need to retake Irongrad. I have to get Throggs thrown back. Okay, no military action for my allies. Whatever. Uzul Putris. What a name. It's probably pronounced Putris. What do you mean, target lost?
Chosen.
Okay. Throg. Let's see here. Do I have... I need to check my diplomacy with this guy. I need to see if I can get him interested in war with Kislev. Join my war against Kislev. Low op. He's only at war with Harquilon and Wood Elves. Like, what's the point? If you're gonna be up here... I don't have a lot of money to give. Alright, I'll try this. Yeah, Bakwa to you too, punk. Do I have any... No. Okay. Let's start looking at some of their defenses around... Oh, that's why I'm not there. Jeez Louise. Bleh. Throg. What am I gonna do with you, man? What am I gonna do with you? You and your elite troll units, the YouTube comment section. It's Prog's defenses. Huge. That's Prog's defenses. Time to send you back north. Time to start marching you in the direction of friendly recruitment spaces. If I move here, do I get replenishment? Maybe not. Let's move you here. Moving. Okay, getting the replenishment. I'm not going to be able to do any recruiting. Oh, well, maybe. That's a good unit to have alongside my already awesome units of Norscan Ice Wolves. I get this Norscan Warhound Beast of Tashnar. Okay, so that's Throg's turn. Wolfric. I think I want you to have some additional speed after watching those Empire Knights chase you around all over the place. Yeah, that was great. We were all there. We all saw it, Wolfric. Okay. Sailing on towards Corona again. That's it for my units. Let's look at my production. Serpent Jetty. Where are you? Are you on my north coast? You are. Okay, we'll go ahead and upgrade you. I have a lord who has not moved. Oh, that's right, Wolfric. I forgot to move Wolfric. What do I need to do a raiding camp? 50% of movement.
Done and done. More headway.
Move down here, and we're going to set up that raiding camp. Get some of that recruitment going. I mean replenishment. Obviously don't have any recruitment I can actually do, but I'm going to go ahead and merge down some of these units. I'm going to keep the 2 units of spearmen separate. And let's see if we can't bait out an attack from Midland's capital again, because that was actually beneficial to me. Got me some money. Throg's doing his replenishing. Throg's army still not quite good enough to take on Frigistrix yet. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn there. So, Tim Black, if you're still there, can you give me an idea of what I'm looking at when I'm going to see that big WA replay? Because right now, let me tell you, I'm all about that autogen army nonsense. That was hilarious. Definitely want to see more of that. Interesting little setup I'm in. I have territories I haven't even like gone back to look at since losing them. Like I have an entire province right in the middle of my of the Norscan Peninsula that I lost to a rebellion, and it's like whatever, don't care. Because as I found out, and it took me a long time to learn, is that the economy of Norsca sucks, and it doesn't matter how much land you have. The only thing that matters is how much territory you can deny the enemy. And it's hard. Let me tell you, Norscan factions on vanilla, they're hard to play because the enemy just keeps on punishing you. Oh no, Cyprus, you've been wounded. Wane. And Kislev is doing what they can to hurt my allies up here. Word cleared between Redhorn Tribe and Kislev. Perfect. That's actually that's the kind of news I needed. He's falling back to my territory to replenish, which I suppose makes sense. I wish he had stayed at Fort Stragov. I could have double backed and done something about him. With his help. Okay. Turn end complete. Back to us. Winter Pyre Games begin. Happy Populace. Yay! That's good news for me. A lot of new buildings constructed. Even better news. I'm well on my way towards higher tier units. Just going to stay here, do another turn of replenishing. I'm going to move a little closer to where I know that hidden encampment basement army is. They are my military ally. I'd rather just be right on top of them. Okay, Wolfric. Your next quarry is in Middenheim, but I don't think you can take them alone, buddy. Gonna go into normal march again. Let's just get ourselves over here into Middenheim without... There we go. That should be far enough away that I don't have to deal with reinforcements from the garrison. Raiding camp, 568 income from that. That's pretty. That's nice. And you know what? I'm actually going to do the thing I said I would never want to do, which is global recruitment, because that 5-turn delay, it's just so garbage. But hey, I can globally recruit some really significant units now. Huh. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so I've got 1380 available. So I think that means I want a Marauder Chariot. I really do like Marauder Chariots. Some anti-infantry work. I already got all of this. If I didn't do that, what else would I do? Yeah, it's gonna be the chariot. I'll wait the 5 turns for a chariot, and while I'm waiting, I'm gaining this income every turn, which is fine by me. But I'm also baiting Middenheim into attacking my position. I'd rather take this force here. I know they have a force of brass keep, and I know this gives them time to organize a larger attack against me. But I'd rather get their chess pieces moving than just passive like this army at Erengrad. Ormgrim Tusktaker. You're not in Corone yet. Get to Corone. Thank you. I only have 15 funds, so there's nothing left to purchase. Hey, Aghole. You ready to trade yet?
We are both their puppets, but the masters have sent you here to die. Impossible.
Yeah, whatever. Go away. I don't like you. Redhorn Tribe. Whoops. War Coordinate to take on Fort Strakov. Thank you. Enter. Empire, Dwarves, Carrick-Cadrin, Engrand, Greenskins. Come on, let's see what's going on. Greenskin Wa. Anything I can see. Any movements. Anything going on. Oh, hey, I got Ben Bloomberg in here. That's great. Yes, Regina is a solid High Elves player. That's definitely true. He says he finally got a win against her as the Lizardman, but he accidentally set unit size to small. Well, that happens. It just depends on graphic settings. I often set my game to medium settings just so I get as smooth of a gameplay as possible. Use some Rome 2 tactics, getting light missile cav into melee against Sisters. Really? That helped? Light missiles against the Sisters of Avalorn? Pterodon Riders? I don't know about that. Hey, it worked. No, it didn't. They totally have the... I was not far enough away. Okay. And he fell back deeper into Nordland territory. I'd rather he be in Middenheim territory. That was actually some decent income. Here comes the supporting Boris Todbringer army. So I am going to need to fall back. There's not much else that army's going to be able to do about Middenheim. Not outnumbered as it is. I could try and set up an ambush. That might get me some progress. Or, you know, the other thing I could be doing is I could be, where are you going? Zoishank. I mean, if you'd rather attack Zoishank, I can do that. I need to start coordinating efforts of my armies, I think. Because I only have the income to kind of manage 2 armies. And I mean, kind of, I mean, they're not even full 20 stacks, and they're not even top tier units. So, if I'm going to have these scenarios, I need to coordinate the efforts of my 2 armies together against all of these various targets. So, let's look at the scenario here. Throg's army is now fully healed. So let's just go hit Zoishank. I don't have the reinforcements, but here we'll just go ahead and auto resolve it. And this is going to be, it's not a lot of money, but it's some money. We're going to sack it. We'll go back next turn and we'll finish the raising. And we're also in a close position to the support of the Redhorn tribe, so we'll keep that position for sure. Let's see here. What do you do? Growth 8. No thanks. I got fight or die. I think it's time to start working on not Familiar Warriors, not Frostworms. Time to start working on his regular stats. He's only 55 armor, 55 melee defense. Let's sure start working on his charge bonus, yeah. And Valnir, he who burns the sky, in honor of Starman. He can get a Norscan Warhorse, so let's put him on one. Wulfric. Ambush, he requires 25% movement. So then, ambush success chance is 70% here. Let's go for it. Wandering. Not raiding. Ambush. Thank you. Granted, it's an ambush that would get the support of reinforcements, so that's actually not the best spot for that. I might have just gotten Wulfric killed. Because if he's spotted, he's going to send 3 armies out there to get him. And I don't think he gets reinforcements if the ambush is successful, but it's a pretty hard gamble. So we might just be sending Wulfric Wanderer home along with his destroying his army. Yeah, these things happen. I'm not a save scummer. I deal with my defeats. Do you make income? Do you make money? You do not. So you do, right? Yes. Mountains of Naglfari. No income buildings. That's not an income building. Bay of Blades. That's some additional income there. End the turn. Here we go. Tick-tock raw. Okay, so Ben Bloomberg says, in Rome 2, I'm a big fan of light javelin cav with decent melee stats, relatively speaking, since they can usually mop up light medium skirmishers pretty quickly once they're out of defensive position. Yes, that is very true in Rome 2. Especially considering the strength of the javelin, the weapon damage of the javelin. It's a very effective light cav unit. Pterodon riders don't have that kind of impact, and I'm surprised that you said they were successful in dealing damage to Sisters of Avalorn, because they actually are, as far as skirmishers go, decent melee combatants. And the thought process to me, so like, oh no. Yep. That ambush was foiled. Retreat. Retreat. And this is the part where the army dies. Is it? Did Toddbringer run out of okay. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, so what's my objective if I fight this? Kill the melee specialist. The captain. Get him out of his army. Does have a lot of, like, just regular old state troops. It's Baldric Thuringman coming back again. Tim Black, I don't think it was that you were wrong about ambushers not getting reinforcements. It was because that the ambush was foiled. They saw the army sitting there. 70% chance odds of being discovered. You know how it is. What's my terrain? I think this is going to be about assassinating the special characters and then dealing damage to troops next. This isn't going to be about winning. I'll put it like that. This is going to be about harming them as much as possible. So yeah, you're saying that you liked the Pterodon Riders as a light, kind of using them similar to Rome 2, light cavalry, um, charging their skirmishers. Maybe if he cycle charged, I could see Pterodon Riders putting some hurt onto Sisters of Avalorn, but if I'm running High Elves, what I do in that scenario is I split up my Sisters, and then I put them in guard mode, and I just let the charges happen, you know, because I'm still going to be able to shoot you down. And the Sisters of Avalorn are also decent melee combatants. I think in a protracted fight, Pterodon Riders lose that. If I want to throw any Lizardman unit into Sisters of Avalorn just cheaply to hurt them, it's going to be with cold ones, feral cold ones, or maybe some cold one spear riders. Anyway, so reinforcements are coming from over here. The reinforcing army is the bigger one, and they're going to have the high ground. I can have this. Not liking my odds, but then again, it's not about winning. This one is about hurting them more than they hurt me. I mean, I can't hurt them more than they're going to hurt me, not at this stage, but I can... Whoops, let me regroup that. I can put a beating on them. So I'm going to use my trolls like their cavalry, basically. Just try to do some flanks. And I ain't holding still either. I'm not going to wait for the end to come. I'm going to you. And fast forward. Everybody's in a slow march, which is, it's alright. I don't need them to run right now. Can save their hit points. Definitely can't see any of the enemy right now. They're probably regrouping their two armies together in this fog of war area right here. The AI likes to have their two armies meet before any attack. Ah, wait. If that is, yeah, it's Free Company Militia, so he's already marched most of his army out this way. Yep, there they are. That's the reinforcing army. But if they want to fight in the woods, I'll fight in the woods. Gets in the way of their skirmishers. I'm going to send Wolfric up and send him on a mission here. Just launch one little boat for them to think about. Off we go. There we are. Not a lot of kills, but just a reminder who they're dealing with. I only got 9 with that. They managed to maneuver pretty effectively. They are doing some really bizarre blob tactics here. Give me 80 more seconds, I'll try again. Is that... yeah, that's Baldric over there. What are they doing? Well, now they're all neatly lined up for me. Interesting. Nope, they're marching forward. Okay. Here comes their attack. They have a huge ranged advantage here.
A bloodbath awaits! Chaos Marauders! Bring us to carnage!
And the range on deploying this is pretty significant. That's going to miss that unit. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway.
We want their eyes! Kill them! Massacre! My God's call! Now is our time!
Alright, let's see what I can do on the flanks. Just gonna try and keep pulling my trolls through. Basically using them like a cavalry, like a shock cavalry. Wow, Wulfric's almost dead. He is dead. That's amusing. Just try and keep the trolls moving as long as I can. Yeah, I definitely didn't accomplish any of my objectives there, but oh well. Like I said, I knew that one was not going to be a success anyway. Ben Bloomberg says, yeah, it's so funny when units move around in circles like that. He says he always imagines the enemy going, Ermagerd, Norsca. Ugh. That battle left a disgusting taste in my mouth. Didn't even manage to do the one thing I wanted to do, but I got bogged down in the micro of just, trolls, please. Trolls. For what good it did me. Alright, but that's going to at least help in getting Wulfric sent back home to Norsca where he can develop a new army. It's going to help me with my income in the sense that I'm not paying for 4 units of trolls. Assuming they chase. They better chase. If not, I'm just going to throw them at the walls to get the army killed. Or I could just disband it. The disbanding the army is tempting. So let's see if they chase. The answer looks like it's going to be no, they will not. Oh, Kislev comes out to fight me. That'd be fun. Nope. Yeah, I'll help. Why not? They're probably just gonna raise it. Ooh, hey, I get some extra captives for it. Sweet. Oh, it looks like they just sacked it. Okay, that's fine. They can do that. Because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna raise it next. I got a rank on Throg for it too. Redhorn tribe is definitely helping me out right now.
Find us tribunes.
We'll put in Niels X, Eartha X cousin. And then we're going to, let's see here. Is there any target worthwhile for them right now? Maybe Karaberg. Could just send them on a raiding march.
The tribe consents.
The tribe consents? That's good. Because
The crow directs me.
because Franz will not consent. Weissman's garrison's a little bit too stiff for that army, but like I said, they're just out there gaining me money at this point. Work on Throg's charge. Karl Swartzen got a level. We're going to continue to build up his... Oh, his Deadly Onslaught. Nice. Okay. Nice. I got 2 more nice buildings in place. Throg. Your Ice Age is not coming quick enough. We're going to do another sacking for the Crow. Or raising for the Crow, I should say. And then we're going to talk to the Beastmen. Oh, they already have the war coordination target already picked out, so that's fine. Let's look at... Zoom to that. Both are looking at Fort Stragov, I think. Yes, both are targeting Fort Stragov. That works. Orm Grim Tusk Takers along a mission to Corone continues. Okay. So the Greyling Moot, I can build a new building. However, it looks like I'm setting myself up to create things like Armored Skin Wolves. Let's take a look at the building browser. Okay. So the building chains I have here are in place for, it looks like, just for building Skin Wolves. And maybe making room for, like, War Mammoths, which will require Dark Furnace. Is that this chain? Dark Furnace, yes it is. So I don't have the Chaos Totem yet, but that looks like, yeah, that's the next building I want to build here is a Chaos Totem. So I'm going to leave that slot free. Okay then, Mountains of Hell. Aceling's Conclave. Working my way towards Armored Skin Wolves, that's no problem. An offering of slaughter. And that also is an offering of war. Okay, so this building chain might be... So I don't want to build an Aceling's Conclave yet either. I want to save that building for now. Mountains of Naglfari. All this does is it gets me some public order, some corruption, so I'm not really worried about them. Not worried about that one either. Trollheim Mountains. Bay of Blades. Let's just go ahead and work on a little bit of extra income. So a fur stash. And that's probably going to have to end that turn. Yep. As you can tell, it's... playing as Norsca is rather punishing. You have to spend a lot of turns just getting very little to nothing done, and your enemy has so much... They have a lot more generation going. They're able to produce more troops, they're able to produce more economy.
Comes to your forest, you will die.
Okay, what do you want? Peace treaty? Sure, don't care. I joined a war to make an ally happy. That's all that one was about. Here comes Toddbringer. Going the long way to catch me? He's going to ambush. Yeah, whatever, go ahead. You know, I'm half tempted to actually march into the ambush. Just to play it out. Get rid of that army. It's not doing me any good there. It really is not. It can make me a little bit of income. It's currently generating half of my faction's positive income right now. That's how crazy it is. Hey, Luke Davis, how are you doing? Okay, so Redhorn's getting into position, maybe? Yes? They can support my army on an attack, especially if Hell Pit gets involved. Cross your fingers, and they send an army over into a supporting position at Fort Stragov. I could send Throg in with the two armies allying the attack, and that'd be great. Okay, so Skaven are staying in their rat holes. Fine. Fine. What's coordination target loss? I don't understand why. Neilzek got promoted, just... Sure. Oh. Kislev and Clan Mulder are now at peace. Jerks. Okay. I eat my enemies too, Throg. Oh, Redhorn tribe, you're just too far away. At least I'm pretty sure you are. Let's just find out for sure. Yep. Yep, they're just too far away. I'd rather be closer to him, just in case they decide to sally out. We'll see if that makes a difference. Dominate! Route Marcher. Okay. Don't march into the ambush. March south towards... We're going to march towards Karlberg. Maybe we can sack that town. Because Weissman has a bit too much of a garrison for me. Karlberg, less so.
Overrun the world.
Overrun the world.
On the prowl.
Angry Britishman noises. So now he's only making 250, but that's alright.
All will perish.
We'll keep marching him out there until somebody stops him. We're going to continue to raid and just do whatever we can. We're almost to Coron. That's good news. Does this count as Coron? It does. Hey, 1500 treasury. Sweet. Now I need to raid Coron. With who? I was about to say with who. I have an army that can do it. Can send Neil's X little army here. Now let's go ahead and read that. Which one was it? Okay, so having arrived on... Oops. Having arrived on Bretonnian soil, Wulfric needs to gather the scent of his prey and draw him out of hiding. He knows that by ruthlessly and mercilessly pillaging the land surrounding Bretonnia's capital, he will have a good chance of attracting the horseman's attention. If he is as chivalrous and honorable as Wulfric's dreams had portrayed him to be, this warrior could surely not ignore such atrocities committed against his countrymen. There it is. Or if that doesn't work, Wulfric's raiding party should at least be able to torture some useful information out of some poor peasant wretches. Wulfric must now raise the raiding banner and begin a campaign of wicked despoilment. So even though Wulfric's injured, his army can't actually continue that little quest. So why not? 1 turn left to raise or sack Mindenheim. Not even going to bother. Okay. So we have a little cash saved up here now. Let's focus on, yeah, here we go. So that's 2,400. I think I'd rather go ahead and get the first building in that chain to start working on some mammoths. Also, let's upgrade that for some more income, and that's going to be the end of my building for the turn. Tick-tock-ra. So, okay, so Ben Bloomberg is asking, where does the Skaven rank in terms of faction strength? As soon as I get back to the diplomacy menu, I'll check that out for you. I might actually have an opportunity if somebody decides to diplomacize me. Unless you're talking about just like how you want to tier them in general. That's a totally different conversation. I can't tell you where they are in this game. Hey, they're gonna give me money for it, so sure. I'm not really at war with you, so I don't care. It might make the Redhorn tribe mad at me, but whatever. Oh, you want to know where they rank in this game too? Okay, well, I'll let you know soon. Sword of Cain rests. Cataclysm has been narrowly avoided for now. Here comes Boris Todbringer. Full march, so he's not actually going to be able to hurt me, but yeah, that's about what I expected him to do. He's going to continue to chase me through the lands, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a hard right turn here, and I'm just going to start marching that army out towards Corone for the purposes of doing that mission. Oh man, here we go. That was a forced march, however. Really? They're just swapping the armies around? It's goofy. Okay, Redhorn tribe. Come on, where are you going? That helps no one. He's replenishing, is what he's doing. Help it. What are they up to? Are they going to take Fort Ostrogsk? That's great. That's at least land denial for Kislev, because Kislev is quick to fill in empty territories. I hope they settle it. I would know. They're my military ally. They'd tell me. Oh, cool. They have some rebellions to worry about in those lands. That's good news for me. Okay, so that mission failed, as expected. Sword of Cain claimed. Yep. Didn't take long. Alright, Throg. Battle time is always feeding time, my friend. I rule. He should make some motivational posters. He has some of the best lines. Let's say we gum up their works for everything that they've been trying to do. So 40%, it's 40. I'm thinking I just march my army out to a spot like this, right? 80%. if they're gonna do their little song and dance, then I am going to ambush them.
Bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty? Good. Because we're gonna put you to work here in a second.
Marauding.
Keep on marauding. Perfect. Okay. And then Ormgrim Tusktaker, why don't you go ahead and get ready to meet that army? I mean, because it's King Lewin Leoncoeur, you know. Don't really want to just let this happen. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to this building. End the turn, go to the next turn. Oh, I forgot to check the diplomacy rankings. Oh well. Remind me next time. Remind me. So yeah, the Skaven. What tier are they at? They're not top tier. They can be really good though, in the hands of a skilled player. I would note that during the Ever-Chosen Invitational, I don't believe anybody chose to place the Skaven even once, which says something. Those players really like the kinds of factions that are micro-intensive, but with good payoff. So, for instance, Bretonnia got a lot of love in that tournament, as did the Beastmen. Those two factions are difficult to master, but have a huge payoff if done right. The Skaven are micro-intensive in the sense that you have so many units, but the payoff just isn't there with any of their units. Yeah, they do have some solid choices, but they're easily countered. Did I get the ambush? I did not get the ambush at 80% chance. So I'm going to fall back, see if I can't force them into an awkward position. Yeah, they can still reach me. Alright. This is definitely one we're going to fight. Two Celestial Wizards, 2 Captains, Gavril Bortnik and Dmitry Saryov. A decent contingent of ranged on both armies, but mostly state troops. 1 greatsword, 2 mortars, 2 halberdiers. No, 4 halberdiers. Okay. What terrain have I chosen for this soon-to-be massacre of Kislev soldiers? Mostly an open field with a hill advantage for me. We're gonna fight it. Yeah, RNG's this is not in my favor today, which is unfortunate, but hey, these things happen. I have plenty of... This is the funny thing is I actually, the way I've been using this army lately, I've been using this Wintertooth army as kind of like a kite army, where I pull them around the battlefield and I make them chase me, and then I single out their units over and hit them and overwhelm. And it works against the AI. It really does. So, for example, I'm going to be able to single out their skirmishers and their artillery fairly quickly. And it'll work a lot better than if I were to just say deploy on this hill, which I'm going to do, and wait for them to come to me. Which, like I said, I'm still going to do, but it's not going to be the long-term plan. Like, as you can see, I don't even have any infantry in this army. This is all about just deploying kind of piecemeal all over the place and making them come to me. So I'm going to start with the hero contingent. They're going to stay together up here. I'm going to put the 2 hunters behind. That's group 2. These javelins are going to deploy out here. Okay, so Skin Wolves, I actually group them with my Norscan Ice Wolves, but I'm also going to add the Beasts of Tashnar to it. they kind of make one disgusting blob of wolves. And then the YouTube comment section, my ice trolls make up kind of like a infantry line right here. So we're going to start this battle. Actually, I'm not going to move them. Let's go ahead and kind of put these guys out here. Start moving up these guys. So he deployed back close to his reinforcing army, which is smart. He wants to organize his troops first. Which is, you know, that's fair. But maybe I should just push. I hear thunder in the distance. This is some really crappy place to be. Like this land in general. Doesn't help anyone. Here comes the mortar fire. Good hit.
Charge! Do not scatter! Give me flesh! Doing it! For the blood god! They'll be screaming!
Yeah, they are pretty much staying together right now. They're not braced, so I'm going to go ahead and push that charge in.
Faster! A blade's hunger!
Alright, pull them out.
Gonna despoil!
Okay, hold on. Do I not have an overcast? I don't. Okay. Don't have an overcast here either, but I can just deploy it. Okay. Group 4, mostly extricated. Carry these guys through as well. Alright, my bad. Just spell's not working the way I wanted them to. Throws you off. Just gonna send them into the back end of that group that's engaged me.
Yes, chieftain!
Put some javelins into that mob. Excellent. This'll work.
Quick!
It's a point-blank fireball target. Why not? Why did you charge it? What? You missed. You missed. Oh, man.
Honor the tribe! Now!
I'm actually just going to put them on a melee charge there. Everybody converge on that target and then get out. That's their other general. Okay, got that one. Chase that guy out. Running away, continuing to run away. Kind of blobbed up, which is good. Oh, that poor wolf. Just go ahead and keep falling back. I outpace them, not the other way around. Let's see if they can get a good last second charge off. No, they won't. Okay. So they're going to have one mortar. But that's okay. We'll fall back for round 2. Oh, direct hit on one of my trolls. Okay, just getting out of the range of the mortars now, so we're going to have more options. Let's see here. Setting up for the next stage of this battle. As you can see, I've taken some, some casualties, but it's nothing to worry about quite at this stage. And I do have all of Throg's copious vomit and his fight or die ability as well. So we're gonna have the 2 hunters just turn around right here and immediately start putting fire into the enemy. And they'll fall back of their own volition, and then I'm going to charge in with the ice trolls. Hard group. Just waiting for it. They're starting to fall back. Gonna have them charge in. Let's try Burning Head, shall we? Yes! Yes! And they're already retreating. Activate fight or die. Let's go ahead and... It's a delicious fireball target. Oh, perfect. A little bit extra collateral, maybe? No? Okay. Not this time. Oh, oh, crap. I forgot about this other unit. Oh, man, they just took some needless range fire. It's okay, though. I'm definitely chasing off this first half of their army. Let's get another fireball off, shall we? At range. See if it's got any extra collateral on it. Yeah, it fell short, but it definitely got some damage done. Alright. There's going to be another opportunity for a Burning Head here. I'm just going to continue to kite that other army over. Hey, YouTube, where are you going? You know what? Forget this. Gonna have them turn around and attack. This unit's out of ammo. Go ahead and attack then. See if we can get a fireball in the middle of that. Oh man. Please don't miss. Lovely. Oh. Okay. Let YouTube go back over here and do some healing. Actually, I think I'm going to do the same with this unit of trolls and this unit as well. Let them fall back. Throg. Gonna have him set up. Get the Ice Wolf out here. Throg can do some puking here in a second. He doesn't need to fight anymore. We're good. You know what? Actually, never mind. There is somebody to fight. Beat his butt. I need to keep focusing on these guys over here. Give them a chance. The enemy lord is wounded. Great. Throg. Chase that unit to give him some of that delicious vomit of yours. Let's see here. Who's the next fireball target? Let's go ahead and deal with these celestial wizards. Oh, great. What a fireball shot. Right into my ice wolves. Throg, I don't think those guys are going to hold still for the vomit, but these guys might. Mm-hmm. And they're broken. Oof. Got a lot of healing to do, so there's going to be some chasing of the enemy for sure. Yeah, keep chasing that mortar crew. Just shaman. Yes, you are a shame. You should feel ashamed. After all the damage you did to my own guys. Let's see here. What's around for YouTube comment section to chase? They can run and heal at the same time as far as I'm concerned. Definitely take out their wizards. That's a full unit of crossbowmen over there. I'm more interested in taking that out. Too far away for the vomit, but oh well. We'll try anyway. Does this give you speed? No, just melee attack and leadership. Everybody's running, which means everybody has a target. So I'm going to fast forward while I have everybody heal. Oh! Every once in a while I'll stop to give out new orders. Is Throg ever going to get that vomit off? He's so close. He did it! 69 kills for Throg. What a troll. He even made sure his kill number was a troll number. And this should just be about it. Didn't finish the healing on my skin wolves, but that's okay. There's only one unit left making their run for it. Gonna go ahead and just order everybody to stop chasing it so they have a chance to actually escape. And the reason why I'm actually giving them their chance to escape is because it gives me the time to heal. It's a very troll maneuver, but this healing now is better than healing later. There we go, close victory. End battle. So Ben Bloomberg is asking, how is Sarthuriel as a leader? I like the way he looks, and maybe looks can kill. You can't play him in campaign, but in multiplayer, he is a bit of a wrecking ball. If you're playing Chaos versus Dwarves, you want to use him to just disrupt the line. He's think of him as more of a chariot than a magic casting lord, and you have the right idea with him. He just barrels into formations and then he keeps going. He has a very long, in terms of distance, not time, a very long charge animation that just allows him to move from one unit to the next, and he's barreling over everybody at the same time. So that's the way to handle that. Tim Black says roses are red, violets are blue. Wolfric went down, Throg will too. I don't think so. I think Throg's doing just fine. I think he took care of that Kislev army like it was, yesterday's lunch. I'm proud of that joke. Oh man. YouTube comment section racking up over 300 kills. It's good. It's good. Definitely have a lot more healing that they need to do, however. YouTube with 106 kills, comments with 132, and section with 112. That's good. We're going to go ahead and sacrifice for the monies. That broke up the two armies, and actually it probably opened the door to Fort Stragov. Oh my gosh, Ostermark has moved into Zoishank. Hey, look at that. Yeah, Beastman. Cleaning up the mess. Good for you. And they're not done. They went after Fort Stragov. Good for them. That's a military ally right there. If you give your NPC allies a chance, they can come through for you. Another green screen wah is ready. Throg's ambush was foiled. We got a potion of speed for Throg. Raiders of the East technology has been researched. Increased sacking income for Empire, Vampire count, and Greenskin settlements. Public order +1 in all provinces. Those savages. Orcs are coming. Savage orcs have arrived right next to Zoishank. Interesting. Lots of enemies killed in battle. Volnir, he who burns the sky, has gained a rank for toasting up some of his own marauders. Okay. First things first. I'm a realist. Let's, okay. We're going to continue to work on these guys as a possible ally. So let's look at strength rank. Right now, most powerful faction in the game is Grimgor, Ironhides, Greenskins. I don't know about 2 through 4, but they're probably in Lystria, Nagarond, and Ulthuan. The Empire is at 5th.
The Empire.
The next most powerful faction that I need to contend with right now is Middenland, then Bretonnia, then Ostland. You see how I'm actually kind of getting in trouble. Actually, no, I take that back. My strength rank is 12th, so I'm above all of those factions, but I'm not at war with the Empire, which is good news for me. And then it goes down the list. It's going to be a while before we find my allies. So yeah, Top Knot's 55. I'm going to work on them to try and make them a potential ally. Let's see here. Top Knots are currently not at war with anybody, but they soon will be, and I'm hoping I can get them to turn on Ostland. That would be good news for me. And Clan Mulder is down here at 65th, but they have 3 settlements. Redhorn Tribe is here, and they're helping against Kislev. And then Kislev is currently bottom. Ooh, this is the time. This is the time to put the pressure on Kislev. Yep, they have no armies left. So instead of going to support my Red Horn allies at Fort Stragov, I'm actually going to go ahead and, yeah, hey look, they took Fort Ostrovsk. It's time to march on Prague and Kislev. That is what time it is. It is time to put the hurt on them. Let's see here. I do want to upgrade that, so I'm going to upgrade it. Oh wait, I'm not done with my armies. What am I talking about? Throg. Okay. So this is friendly territory over here, so I'm actually going to go into Force March, get across it, as I make my way towards Prague. And no Regiment of Renown recruiting, unfortunately, but that's okay for now. Neil Zek, continue your mission.
The eagle guides me.
Ungrim Tusk Taker. Let's just see what we can get done. You failed to assassinate. How dare you fail me? Yeah, you can see how little I care. It's not like Sirtha Ek, who I wanted to fail in every scenario. Okay. We're back to improving our... I don't really need to upgrade that building there, because I have that building in other places. Serpent Jetty, why don't we go ahead and start working on more income, more income, more income. Always more income. I'm going to save the money for Ice Drake Ford for now. Ooh, Aceling's Conclave. Let's save that money as well. Interesting. What can you get to me too? Needs the Ruinous Kiln? Okay. Then I'm going to start working Naglfari Plain into getting me some of those nice, tasty chariots. We'll upgrade this for a little more income. Little more income. Just moving along. It's just inching along, but I'm generating more. I'm winning more battles, getting more income. All of these things are positives for me. Okay, now then, research available. So I just picked up Raiders of the East. That's against Empire, all armies. Hey, and that's also upkeep. That's interesting. Is it different for each one? It is going to be different for each one. That's only against... Interesting. Okay, then. That reduction to enemy siege holdout time is useful. Even more casualty replenishment rate. Income from post-battle loot. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna work on these, that's for sure. But I'm just curious what's going on all around now. The way I'm doing, I might actually want to work towards that. There's so many good options here. And let's go ahead and end that turn. Oh, somebody did play Skaven in the Everchosen, really? Interesting. It was definitely a battle I missed. But after watching Tlaxelan's Soothsayer destroy Ninja Hund in the first day, the first battle, 2-0, I kind of realized writing was on the wall that Tlaxelan's Soothsayer was going to go the rest of the way in the tournament. It was a good tournament. I enjoyed it highly. And Romulan Dog put up a good fight too. He got the only victory of the entire the entire tournament against Soothsayer. It was in the final best of 5. He, instead of dropping out 3-0 to Soothsayer, like everybody else had dropped out at 2-0, he actually got one back. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Really? Nothing but Marauders and 1 unit of Warhounds, and I might have a chance, according to this. And he brought nothing but state troops, so it'd just be an infantry clash, really. And he has a hero. I don't see how I'm winning this. I'm going to take this autosave and hope for a good result. Hey, look at that. That was great. Okay. Pick up some extra loot from that. I did not see how I was going to win that one. That's great. Kislev's looking for peace. Don't think so, buddy. Oh, Redhorn type is destroyed. Interesting. Okay. They must not have done well in that fight against Fort Stragov. Still, I think I'm doing the right thing with Throg. I think I push on and I go for Prague and Kislev since they're just so hurt right now. I can't believe my army won that defense. That's pretty phenomenal. Meanwhile, Kislev's fighting off rebellions in their provinces. Helm of Discord stolen from the enemy. Gerhard Swaft. What a name. Swaft. Poor Redhorn. Wolfric the Wanderer is ready for duty. Got some population surplus. Some new wars. Clan Mulder is at war with Ostermark, Midland, and Ostland now. Top Knots are at war with Kislev. Let's see what Top Knots want to talk. Because I'd love to talk to Mash One Finger. Hey, Mash.
You caught me in a non-murdering mood. Let's chat.
So our relation is going to continue to improve as we fight Kislev. You don't want to join me yet, but you will soon. You definitely will soon. How about you want to join my war against Ostland? And we'll pay. This is all for the purposes, by the way. Everybody's probably wondering, why are you throwing money at them? I'm throwing money at them because I want to try and get... I just want to build up those friendly terms. Because the friendlier I am with them, the more likely they'll join me. And that means I need to occasionally give them the small gifts. Occasionally make meaningless treaties with them. They all have payoff. Okay, Prague. 2 great swords, 3 halberdiers, a bunch of state troops. I can beat you. I can beat you. And I'm gonna. In my gullet. Who needs this stuff? I sure don't. But you know what? I know he doesn't have an army. And because I know that, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to continue this siege, and I'm going to dare him to sally out and attack me in the open field. I'm going to dare him to do that. And then I'm going to eat him alive. I do need to worry a little bit about my unprotected flank. I think Clan Mulder is at war with Kislev again. We do have some shared war coordination targets.
Master of Seers.
Look at that. They've pushed all the way down to, Fort Ostrosk. Can I put them into... No, they don't want to attack there. Go after Zoyshank for me. just so that we can make that border disappear. I don't want to share a border with Ostermark. Ostland. That's Ostland. Okay. Okay. Niels. Go ahead and depart. And set up over here. And don't die. Just don't die right away, please. That's all I ask. Can you slow them down by any chance? Can assault units. I might have to. He gained a Huskarl. Hey, he was successful. Because I might be in trouble there. I'm just saying, I might be in trouble. I need to just get there and do the raiding so I can get the mission accomplished. Alright. Throg's done. All my heroes are done. Building time. With the funds that are left over, nothing that needs building there. Icetooth Mountains. I have everything in place in order to produce what I want to produce in this town. But I can probably produce more if I get that ruinous kiln built, but I'll come back to it. I'll come back to you as well. Okay, that place I can make chariots at soon. Okay. Tower of Karak, let's upgrade the defenses, because I actually needed them there. And we'll end the turn. This is continuing to work out pretty well for me. Things are moving in the right direction. So Ben, how's the stream doing? Am I presenting you a slideshow, or am I actually showing you a video? That's the big question. So far it looks like streaming has been working out just fine. Please don't. Please don't. Crap. Run away. Run away. Don't catch me. Don't catch me. Okay, good. I can do it. He'll get me next turn for sure, but I at least get my one turn of raiding, which is what I need to get that mission completed, and then that army's got to be done. I've just marched them wherever I wanted. I bet you they can make a pretty penny off of Couronne too from raiding in the countryside.
Never too full for another meal.
Ostermark, huh?
Belly.
Get in my belly. Ostermark wants a peace treaty. You are, however, at war with Clan Mulder, so I'm going to decline to maintain that positive relationship with Mulder. Ostland. What you gonna do? Come on, buddy. That's right. Stay down there for now. I'll be back for Erengrad. Don't think I forgot about you. Kislev's wondering what the heck they're gonna do now. Assault Garrison. Probably smart. He failed. And they don't have anybody in position to do anything about Prague, and they do not sally out, which is unfortunate. Don't really want to wait 13 turns. And I won't. I'll attack Prague. Clan Mulder, what are you going to do? You going to attack? You going to hit Zoishank? No, you're going to run back to help it. Huh, okay. You're going to send the other army out? That's how these things usually go. No, they're still recruiting. And Kislev is recruiting up at Kazed Bord Karag. Probably for a deeper push into my territory. An age of discovery. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy, and I don't have a major port because I don't have Erengrad. That's unfortunate. Or do I? Do I have a major port? I mean, I have several, like, minor ports. Is a longship builder? So, okay. Grayling, okay, no, I think I know what it is. Ice Drake Fjord probably counts because it's a major settlement with a port building. That might be what's deciding it. Varg Camp could be a major port. It's interesting. I thought I would have needed Erengrad to count as a major port, but apparently I've met the High Elves now, unless they've started moving somebody up somewhere. And I had just picked them up on my radar somewhere. That could be the case as well. Oh well, I won't worry about it too much. Where were we? Throg. I'm gonna save that for next time. Or I'll use it for the end of the battle today. End of today's stream. Alright, so first of all, let's double check the mission parameters. Raid Corone. Okay. Raiding stance. Done. I'm raiding Corone. Might have to wait a turn. Or I might have to raid and move. Okay, either way, we're making 627. I'm not gonna be mad about that. They're gonna be able to reach me anywhere in their current stance for sure. Marienburg. Nah, I can't knock you over either. Alright, so we're gonna leave. It might have to be with it just says raid the following region. It doesn't say I need to raid it with Wulfric. So that should be okay. I'm not gonna just put Wulfric in that army just to have him injured for another 4 or 5 turns. But I can move Tusk-Take. No, I'm not going to move him in there because then that's just getting him killed. I don't need to get him killed. I'll go ahead and do some more unit assaulting. Critical failure. He got him killed anyway. It's funny. Alright, 932 income. I might be able to build something at Aisling Conclave. Right, not with that amount of cash. I actually want to do something bigger there. Oh! We'll do one more turn end, just see if we can't convince Prague to sally out. Don't think I'm gonna. Hey, I got the successful Sword of Torgal done. So, I need to move any character to Lyonese. So, to Wulfric's frustration, his raiding foray has not been enough to draw the hero out, at least up to now. But as he skewers peasant after peasant at one of Corone's sacked farm estates, he stumbles upon a stroke of luck. As if placed before him by the dark gods themselves, one of the prisoners, about to be painfully impaled, hastily blurts out the existence of a small keep further down the coast in Lyonese, where he swears he will be of great interest to the great warrior. Retreat. Are you gonna keep going? You're not. You're gonna let the army live, okay? Great interest to the giant warrior. With Wulfric agreeing to spare him in return for more information, the peasant goes on to mention that this is no ordinary keep. It contains the remains of a long-dead Bretonnian king considered to be some of the holiest relics in the kingdom, as well as a trove of precious jewels and other stately heirlooms of immeasurable value. With quick perpendicular swipes of his massive sword, Wulfric quarters the peasant into a bloody 4-part mess before calling on his warband to immediately march south to the site of the keep. By attacking it, Wulfric will surely get to the great duel he so craves. It is inevitable. I can't believe Neil's army is still alive. You're not pushing. You're not pushing. You're staying down there. They're pushing, for sure. Tower of Crackheads, more like. It's my own city. Okay, so Ben Bloomberg is asking, what has been my favorite campaign so far? In Warhammer 2. I know he didn't preface that, but I'm going to go ahead and say that he means in Total War Warhammer 2. Oh, man. I think the first campaign I ever played is still my favorite, which is Greenskins. I did a Greenskin campaign in, well, that's Total War Warhammer 1. But I think it still counts. Just being able to build WAs was so much fun. The economy pretty much managed itself with that faction. The armies were very much like Fire and Forget. Look at all those storm vermin. Mulder, you better do something good with that army. Yeah, Ben Bloomberg says that still counts. But specific to the factions of Total War Warhammer 2, I started a High Elves campaign, and I enjoyed it a lot, but they weren't nearly as fun as the Heshwaddle Lizardman campaign. Oh my gosh, that was a blast. I had so much fun. Like, one of their rights is just, like, spawn an army of giant dinosaurs. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, then. So, move a character to Lyonnaise. Alright. It's right down there, huh?
Speak. Overrun the wall.
Oh, they're trapped now? Okay. May as well throw them into the enemy. Killed in battle, Nielzek. So another of Cirtha X Valiant line has been destroyed. Good enough for me. Alright, that's going to help my income. And it's going to encourage me to build an army up here at the Winter Pyre. Or do I want to build at... There's so many decent places there I can be building stuff from. So this gets me Manticores, Familiar Warriors. I know I was working on, I think it was Hellspire Mountains is where I was working on getting up to, yeah. There's my Feral Mammoth and my War Mammoth. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to start building, where's Serpent Jetting, where's Monolithic Katarn? Okay, I'm going to start building a Grayling Moot. A new army, led, oh wait, that's heroes. A new army, led by none other than Wulfric the Wanderer.
Where's my next
Locally, he can recruit some mammoths, and we're gonna. So Feral Mammoth can probably Berserk, and I'm not so sure I want that. But the War Mammoth, it actually has like 200 ammunition. Sweet.
I'll see it through.
2 of those, please. And when that's done building, I'm going to march it on over, pick up the next elite unit, march on over, pick up the next elite unit. That's going to be so much fun. Ben Bluebrick says he always wanted his own Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's what playing as a Lizardman is like. Alright, we're not going to delay anymore. We're going to hit Prague. I have the advantage, and I'm going to take it. This one's going to be on the map, and this is where I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end it after this fight, and it'll be worth it. I want to see if I've got 2 walls or 1. If it's 2 walls, we're in business. If it's 1, it might be a little bit tougher. Ooh, it's 1 long wall. Okay. Alright, so I've got to find multiple points of entry, and it's only 1 gate. what I love doing with this army, because like I said, it is kind of a kite army, is I feint at one door where they deploy all of their army, and then I just mass rush the other door and break my way in. I'm not going to be able to do that this time, so that plays into the Empire's advantage. So this is going to be a tough fight. I'm going to lose some units for sure, but you know, we can make something happen here. We can do work. Because I do have some heavy hitting units in my trolls and in my skin wolves and in my Norscan wolves. I have lots of options available. He has 2 great swords, 3 halberdiers, 2 handgunners, and 2 empire knights. All of those things factor in well for him. And I'm not going to be fighting on the walls. So the strategy here has got to be to just get through that gate as fast as possible, which means charging it with YouTube comment section, followed up by a cavalry charge. And I might just throw my hunters at the walls to distract them. And I don't know, I don't think the Skin Wolf can take the wall. Like the Skin Wolf hero, Swordson. Alright. This is really going to be... I'll just gamble it anyway, see what I can get. 13? Yeah, we lost. We're down to 5. Okay. Throg front and center. Ice Trolls with him. This is group 1. Group 2 is going to be... Can I hide Skin Wolves? I can. The rightmost unit is hidden. Why can't I hide that second unit there? Okay, there we go. Alright, and then Swordson with them. Okay, good, they're all hidden now. That's group 2. I do have the battering ram. Okay. If that's the case, then move them back. They're going to take a little bit of artillery fire, but I'm going to use these hunters to actually make that battering ram do some work. I'm going to send this hunter up with them. Valnir, he who burns the sky. For now, you are on a mount, right? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there with the Marauder Horsemen. So that's group 4. And these guys are going to go with the Skin Wolves for sure. So all of you are in one group. Start the battle, immediately hit pause, so I don't get any delay on the orders that I have to give. Gonna try and just overwhelm this unit of swordsmen here with javelin fire and try and stay out of the range of their ranged units. And we're gonna look at their defense. It looks like they've only put state troops on the walls. Oh no. They got the 2 halberdiers up front with the support of a great sword. And then right behind that is definitely going to be thin lines of infantry. There's a great sword, so there's another halberdier in the back. The 2 Empire Knights. Alright. Let's see what we can pull off. I wish I could use battering rams against the walls, but I have to use it against the gate. Which, you know, that makes sense. Let's get everybody into position. Not a good throw. Are they throwing flaming javelins? It looks like they're on fire when they land. I might just have to throw the trolls up to get the walls down, because it looks like that unit of hunters is not going to last. But they're eating up ranged fire, so there's a benefit to it. Yeah, they're about to retreat.
Chaos Marauders! Slay every mortal!
Let me see here. Where is... There he is. I'm going to see about getting some flaming attacks into these blobs. Are they sallying? Is that really what's happening here? No way. No, that was a mistake. And second unit of hunters. They're doomed. Yep, there they go.
What to do?
Watch this. It took a hard turn because it bounced off of one of the surfaces, but that's okay. Yeah, we are. Are you going to bounce off the wall? No, you just squeaked by. Okay. Gonna save the ammo on these two. Watch this. Gonna try and bait out fire from them. Guess I'm gonna try overcasting. Yeah. Oh my god. What hit points? That was effective. Why aren't you continuing your maneuver? Why? Oh my god.
Very well. Now.
I'm trying to bait out their ranged fire. It's interesting deployment. I might be able to get a burning head straight down the middle, but I also kind of want to ping pong one back and forth against the walls, because that's what the burning head will do. Yeah, they're not dodging that fire well enough, are they? Okay, that's like half their ammo used. That's fine. How much is it to overcast? I don't know. Overcast is 16. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't have to pause. It's okay. Alright, I'm just gonna have to throw them up. Throw them up. No pun intended. I need to get my trolls up there to break down that wall if I'm gonna get into this town. It's really unfortunate though for me. I don't like how this is turning out, but I can probably get another decent burning head off. Because look at these formations. They're just terrible. It's funny how there's like all these little piles of blood spurts just on the ground from that second burning head cast. Alright, trolls, how are you doing? Oh man, they're just eating so much fire right now. Ugh. Using models too. One more point. Come on, come on. And then I'm going to pause. I want to line this up to get it just right. Okay. So. How far? Alright. I I think we're going to want to go with starting it here, aiming for the back end of that great sword unit maybe, and then letting it bounce back, or let's see here. Or I start it here, bounce it across that greatsword, and it'll bounce back and maybe get both of these Empire Knights, maybe a piece of the mortar, maybe a piece of the greatswords. We'll see. I'm going to be very interested to see how this plays out. Alright, so it hit that target. Looks like it banked right a little. And it's not bouncing off the wall. Oh no! Oh no! The buildings don't count. Shame, shame, shame. Okay. Those didn't count. Alright. Time to charge those guys up. Throg. Can he get a puke attack off? It'd be nice if he did. Looks like the answer is no, so I'm just going to have to charge him in. These guys have to charge in as well. And this is the fight I didn't want. Just the grind. Group 1, can you pull through? Get into the next unit. Okay, okay. So far things are all right. Not perfect, just all right. Yeah, now they're going to start coming down off the walls and getting around behind me. Maybe I can get a fireball into the back end of whatever troops have just hit me from behind. Push through, push through, push through. Hit the next unit. Hit the next unit. Hey there, swordsman. Remember me? Please. Please fire. You missed. You missed. Swordson, you failed me for almost the last time. Oh good, their army's breaking. Push on. I'm gonna use Volnir, he who burns the sky, to hold their infantry corps back while I just continue to move around and punt around what's left of their forces at city center. Terror routing as much as I can, and then I'm going to push in to this blob here. This is what we call a death ball. Oh, Throg. Victory. Prague has fallen. And this is what the falling of Prague looks like. Wow, that was a bloody, bloody battle. Not my best. But there are still state troops in there. Poor Kislev. Oh man, that one just evaporated into a blood fountain. Oh man. The Skin Wolf right here, MVP. Oh no, wait, is that Swordson? No, that's just one Skin Wolf. He's on the attack now. He's like, I am not done. Oh, Carnage. There's the battering ram I never even bothered that I never got to use because their ranged contingent was too much. He's like, oh wait a minute, everybody's still inside. Fluffy puppies. Enemy stronghold will soon be mine. That's, you know, kind of how it seems right now. So that unit of skin wolves right here, I think they deserve a name. Prague Plunderers. Something along those lines, maybe. Let's get a look at them over here at the town center while I let everybody heal up and let all what's rest of their forces flee. Here they are. These 10 MVPs right here. Skin wolves, not armored variant, just normal skin wolves. Heavy hitters. Look at them. All 10 of them. And man, are they angry. That's just got to be their battle cry. They're so happy. Look at them stamping around, roaring at the sky. They're just having a good time. You know what? I know what I'm going to name them. I'm going to name this unit the Fluffy Puppies. This is definitely the Fluffy Puppies. Look at the floofs. Oh, man. They definitely have this blep going on with stuff dripping out of their mouth, right? That's a blep. Yeah, he had to wipe it off. He's like, this is gross, guys. I don't know about you. And this guy's in the light of the... Yeah. It's a good look at them. I've never really got a chance to zoom in on them. And keep in mind, this is also them being caked in blood. There's a lot of that going on as well. How are we doing on the healing? They're still recovering. They're definitely still recovering. But they're going to be the unit with 10 models remaining. I got to remember that. YouTube comment section. Let's check out their kills. YouTube over here with 72 kills. They're still healing. They lost 3 models in that barrage. Here's the comments. You know, they're looking okay. They're almost fully healed. They only lost, they didn't lose any trolls in the attack, so it was definitely YouTube who caught the blistering fire of the Kislev ranged component. And here's Section. They seem to do just fine. Alright, ending that battle. That's where we're going to call it for today. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, for dropping in when they had the chance. 108 kills on that burning head. Interesting. 72, 59, and 86 from the YouTube comment section. And then that one unit of skin wolves, that one in particular who charged back out of the city to keep killing them. Very proud of that. We'll get him the Fluffy Puppy name. The honor of being called Fluffy Puppy. As you see, my hunters got no kills. The horse javelins actually managed, 13 kills. And they bait out a lot of the ranged fire from the enemy, but in the end, didn't seem to be all that useful. Trying to bait out ranged attacks. So that's a strategy to remember for the future, for sure. Also, that the buildings inside settlements don't bounce wind attacks. That's only the primary wall itself. That's something else I'm going to have to remember. And as you can see here, I also have the banners for the different Ice Troll units. So YouTube has the Scarecrow banner. It seemed to make the most sense to me. Comments have the Flaming banner because, of course, there's always inflammatory comments, right? Section doesn't have anything right now. And then the kills actually got buffed because they went ahead and eliminated everything else after the fact. Interesting. But that first unit of Skin Wolves, they have earned themselves an accolade. We're gonna sack it, but we'll be back. Regiment of Renown unlocked. The Brutes of the Hound.
Taste my vomit!
Oh, I just wanted to besiege it again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take King of Trolls. It's a good ability for him. Carl Swardson. Give him even more hit points. Gonna merge these two.
I eat my enemies!
I know you eat your enemies, that's why I like you, Throg. And now that we have this huge pile of cash, we have to, of course, spend it.
Challenge undeniable.
And by spend it, I mean another War Mammoth. Then we're going to go into our provinces that are producing. And we're going to set ourselves up to produce even more. That puts me at 95. Let's see here. The building I need here, not for that. That doesn't actually get me to produce anything. What am I working on for Mountains of Hell? It looks like I'm not working on producing anything in Mountains of Hell. But I can. That's the deal. They already have everything they need to create skin wolves. It'll take 2 buildings in order for me to produce frost worms. So instead of doing that, I'm actually going to use this town to focus on yet more income, because that actually seems to be the most important thing right now. And that shamanic pyre and that cave of offerings. There we go. That's a lot more than I wanted to spend, but I spent it. So I don't have to worry about it in the future. Mounts of Naglfari can just be delayed for now. Vanaheim Mountains, huh? Not yet. Gromendian Trollheim. Actually, I'm going to upgrade Tower of Karak so I don't have to worry about ridiculous defenses in the future, because that's always their first point of assault. End the turn there. Oh, right. I'm going to go ahead and finish this end turn. Going to rename that Fluffy Puppy unit. And then that's going to be the end of the stream. That's the trap of most Total War games. I saw Bazooka Bob fall for this one myself the other night, where he was like, alright, well, now that I've done all of that, I'm going to go ahead and end this turn. Or end this stream. Right after this turn end. Okay, well, actually, now I'm going to go ahead and rename some of these units. Oh, okay, well, actually, now I'm going to go ahead and move these armies around and do that. Oh, now I'm actually going to do that. See, I meant to end on a battle, because that's cool and epic and stuff. But here I am doing a whole turn end. Because the game just sucks you in like that. It always has. I remember the first time I played Empire Total War. I started playing, and I fell into that trap of just one more turn. Oh, yeah, I'll just do this. Oh, yeah, well, I'll just do this. And then I looked up, and it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Total War has always had that effect on me. Just pulling me in turn after turn after turn. Okay, Midland is thinking about attacking me, it looks like. They marched all the way up here. That'll be disappointing. Alright, Kislev. What you got? They almost have an army back. Ooh, interesting. Looks like they're testing the patience of Clan Mulder. Top knots. Do it. They walked right by it. Never mind. Don't do it. Maybe later. I always find the maneuvers of the other factions very interesting. Come on, Clay Mulder, do something interesting. Something better than just picking up the scraps for once. Oh, man. Yes. They're in forced march, though, so... But it looks like he does want to do something about Zoishank, which would be phenomenal. I'd love it if he did. Alright, here we go. Rare metal. Okay, so if your armies are to bring chaos to the world and honor the gods with their bloodletting, then you will need more weapons, yet your reserves of iron are pitifully low. You have no choice but to melt some down of your stores of armor in order to make new blades to be bloodied. It must be either foot armor or arm guards. So frozen foot, minus 15% speed for all units, all armies, or slashed arms, minus 10 armor for all units and all armies. I already have shit armor. That was an easy choice. Alright. Fluffy puppies. Done deal. Alright, so what do I expect to see in the next episode? In the next episode, you're going to see me raise Prague. You know what? I don't even need to wait that long. Oh no, I lost another hunter. Oh no. We're going to raise it for the crow. The slaughterer trait gained. We'll go ahead and just slap on another point onto Burning Head. So what do I expect to see in the future? Okay. You're going to see me push onto Kislev. For sure. It'll be tough. It's a huge garrison. 19 stack. Or no, wait, that's not the numbers here. Hold on. So that's 7, 14. That is a 20 stack defense at Kislev. That's going to be the first thing to worry about. You're going to see Wulfric the Wanderer's mammoth army get moving, probably down here to the Longship Graveyard for their next major recruitment position. Here he'll be able to recruit decent cavalry, maybe not that unit, but okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so why is it telling me I don't have this building when I have this building? I'm very confused. Let's look at that building browser again. Okay, yeah. The check marks is what I was supposed to be looking for. You're going to see me producing maybe some Premier Warriors for that army. Possibly some Marauder Chariots. And... what did I just do? No. No, don't... I'm trying to... There, that's why. Okay. You're going to see me probably take another stab at Midland. Or make peace with him. And I'm also going to try to talk to Mash One Finger, get a better relationship with him, and do something about Ostland. So that's what's up next. So I'd like to thank everybody for participating in the stream today and for watching this back later. Doesn't look like I had too many skipped frames to worry about, but I will watch this back just to double check it, quality control, but this is going to be shared up right away. I hope you all have enjoyed the stream, all 2.5 hours of it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.